Hi there, and for today's video, I've got a question from Shelley, and it's a fairly long question, so bear with me as I read through it. The question is about how many days a week to run. Shelley's background is in weight training, where you work a muscle and let it grow and then let that muscle heal, grow, and strengthen. Therefore, you don't want to work the same muscle back to back. She understands that running is different, but not taking the time to let things heal up can possibly lead to injuries, and that's the question that she's asking. I know that everything depends on the individual and the number of miles that you're doing on a week-to-week basis, and Shelley's more into running from the point of view of being healthy rather than trying to be just badass. Run smart and run another day. So that's Shelley's question, is about how many days to run and what sort of running volumes to be doing in order to be able to prevent injury as much as possible. And Shelley, yes, I understand your background coming from weight training, and where weight training is obviously high intensity. Really high intensity impact on those muscle groups that you're working in the gym, working while weight training, which is why you don't work those same muscle groups back-to-back days. But bearing in mind, weight training is high resistance training, high intensity workloads on those really specific muscle groups, which is why after one session you need to take a day or two off from that specific muscle group in order to allow the healing, growing, and strengthening of that muscle to be able to take place. And as you so rightly mentioned, that running is different, endurance sport is different, so be it in the form of running specific or triathlon specific, endurance sport works on a different level, where you've got your micro traumas that are happening within the muscle groups are taking longer to form. You're not talking about massive volumes of microtrauma to muscles like what you'd have weight training in the gym. So from the point of view of running, you'd be looking at increasing your running volume 10% a week for 3 weeks, and then making week number 4 a recovery week. So what you'd be doing with your weight training in the gym is high intensity one day, say for instance, day 1 might be arms day. Day 2 might be legs day, and day 3 might be chest and back day, and then rotating through those as you go along. As far as the gym workouts for weight training is concerned, where you've effectively for each muscle group got 1 day on and 3 days off, allowing those micro traumas to be able to heal and strengthen. From a running perspective, because it's much lower muscular impact than what weight training is, what you do is you split it 3 days, getting progressively higher in terms of volume, and the 4th week being your recovery week, and in your recovery week you cut your volume down by 50% before starting that build process all over again in week 5. So that's my take as far as the run volume is concerned from Shelley's perspective, comparing it to weight training, where weight training, high intensity, high impact on the muscles, and you need your day to 2 days of recovery after one gym session to be able to ensure that those microtraumas are being healed up properly. Running, and for that matter triathlon training as well, you're looking at 3 weeks on and followed by a fourth week, which is your recovery week. That's my take on the matter. Share this out amongst your running friends. Don't forget to give me the thumbs up if you like this type of content, thumbs down if not. That way I know what to be putting out in the future. And last but by no means least, down the bottom there is a big red subscribe button. Click that subscribe button, that way you stay subscribed to my channel for all of the new content that I'll be posting out on a day-to-day, week-to-week basis. Stay carved up for the win out there. I'll see you next time. Cheers.